Hey everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. I can't believe it is 33 days before Christmas. So warm up some tea, get your candle burning, and let's get painting. If you are new to the channel, my name is Jessie and welcome to Arts to Jessie. Please do hit the subscribe button and share your feedback on the comment section. I am doing an easy Christmas watercolor card that you can create and give to your friends and family. So we'll start off with watercolor paper. Here I am using an A5 300 GSM paper, which I cut into two, and I'm using some craft paper from the dollar store, which will serve as your card. I love the combination of white paper on the vintage feel of craft paper. It is minimalist, yet very classy. For brushes, we will be using round tip brushes, sizes 2 and 6. Of course, for paint, I am using my trusty Winsor and Newton palette. As you can see, this has been used and abused countless of times. I use this when I travel or whenever I do paint sessions with my friends outdoors. So to mix the colors, I am using a synthetic brush, and we'll start off with orange and crimson to create peach. I just love this color and I think it is perfect for the ornament, which we will be making later on. I am adding yellow ochre to create that cold color, which will mix beautifully with our peach mixture. To start with your card, create an outline using a cookie cutter, or in this case, I am using the rim of my ceramic palette, which is from Daiso. I just love their kitchenware because there are a lot of treasures that you can find, like this one. Outlines are really great to keep your watercolor in place and to maintain the shape that you're going for. Here I am just adding in the outlines of the leaves for the evergreen tree. Don't you just love it? It doesn't have to be perfect, as these are just your guidelines and you can erase them later on once you're done. Now let's start painting. Using wet technique, I am starting out on the ornament, applying water onto the paper and just dropping in some color and letting them bleed onto the paper and next to the other color which you're using. It just feels like magic. Don't you guys agree? I am adding the yellow ochre. As you can see, it's beginning to look like a galaxy. And I just love galaxy painting. I think it's the easiest painting to recreate. The white part looks like sheen on the Christmas ball ornament, right? So just continue to add colors and darken areas on the bottom of the ornament. I love a little bit of drama onto the painting, so to add a little bit of that, I am using or applying gray surrounding the ornament to make it pop. Now to create gray, you will need a mixture of blue, orange, and of course water. Now let's get started with the leaves. I think this is the easy part. These are the green mixture that I've always had, and I just started with the mixture of the green, red, crimson, and blue, phthalo blue. So to create the leaves, just add slightly curved strokes. You don't need to overthink it. Just apply thin and thick strokes using the tip of your brush. You can go downwards, sideways, left and right, upwards even. The key here is that you just enjoy the process and while you're at it, and just continue doing the same patterns over and over again. Here I am adding in some leaves on the side of the card to look like they're peeking from the ornament. It adds depth and perspective and makes your painting a little bit more interesting. I am still using the green, red, or crimson blue mixture. Now it looks like it's starting to come together. What do you guys think? Is it easy to follow? Please do let me know using the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. Add some highlights using a darker shade of green. You can use the same mixture but just less water. Alright, so I am back to the gray mixture, and this is to add the top of the ornament. Just add a little bit of water to make it lighter. If you overdo it, just take your brush and lift up some of the color in water and just dab it onto your kitchen towel, paper towel, and just continue on adding some gray. Now let's add more depth to our ornament, shall we? We'll do this by adding in droplet colors again, same process that we did earlier. So the right side of the ornament, you can add more red and yellow ochre to highlight the areas that don't get much light. Do you like receiving handmade cards, or are you a fan of sending one? I love sending and receiving handmade cards during the holidays. If I can't be with the people that I love, instead of just sending texts or DMs, I can let them know that I think of them by sending a hand-painted card. I know it's old school, but that's what makes it more special. Now, add some details like pine cones as a pop-up color. You can use burnt sienna and brown for highlight. Again, no need to be perfect and detailed. Just create a shape of a pine cone and you're good to go. You can also start adding in some branches and twigs of the evergreen leaves for depth and details. Just add highlights on the top, at the bottom, and or in between the leaves, because that will make it more interesting. You know, while doing this card, I was sort of meditating and looking back at everything that has happened this year. It's been a tough year for all of us, and we had to go through different bouts of struggles, difficulties like losing people we love, losing our jobs, being hit by storms one after another, and being infected by the virus. With 2020 nearing to an end, I pray that we will remain hopeful and that we continue to support each other through little acts of kindness. This may just be a card, but it could mean more to someone who will be receiving it. So I encourage you to create one, follow this tutorial, and put your heart out to your message. Now you can stop on this part, but I'd like to add a bit of shimmer by using the splatter technique, a mix of gold or yellow ochre and crimson red. And to top it up, I will add some acrylic, using acrylic pen or gel pen or metallic pen to add some dots like glitter to add a little bit of shimmer. So once you are done, you can glue it to your craft paper, you can write down your message, and you're good to go. It does look like it is store-bought, but really it's personally handmade by you. If you like this tutorial, please hit the subscribe, like button and let me know what you think on the comment section. There you have it, your 2020 watercolor holiday card. Give it a try and tag me so I can see your version of it. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.